going. Vogel's not actually coming on the trip with me, but he's taking me to the airport. Much appreciation. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, I'm stressy. There we go, we've got all the tickets and the bag is dropped off and things are going. Got to say hi to Smaug, of course. The burbs. Well, we have made it through scanning in or whatever to make sure that we are not carrying anything suspicious. And I'm just super glad that my bag is going to go straight to my Houston flight, because otherwise I would have had to pick it up and there was only like an hour between me arriving in Auckland and then having to like be through check-in. And I was a little bit apprehensive, but it's all good and I'm gonna be fine. I'm not a nervous flyer normally, but this is the biggest trip I've done by myself, so it's kind of exciting and also very nerve-wracking. Time to go. Flight 1 commencing soon, hopefully. Currently don't have anybody here with me, but I'm sure I will soon.
Well, New Zealand's wildlife is super important to us. We fly thousands of native birds to sanctuaries all over the country with our friends from the Department of...
Slight issue. It seems like we have to walk across the tarmac and my pants are maybe a little bit too long for me, so there is a good chance that they're gonna get wet unless I like Cinderella walk myself across and like hold them up the entire way. So that's probably what we're gonna do. Time to go. Turns out my listening skills aren't all they're cracked up to be, but that's fine. We didn't have to walk across the tarmac, huzzah, which means that my pants are well and truly intact and not soggy. I do think that I just missed the international transfer bus though. That comes every like 15 minutes and it's free. So I can either wait around outside or I could go get a snack. I'm not really too sure. I mean, technically we're boarding our flight at like 6:50 and it's currently 5:55, so I do have an hour. But I'm not like super peckish. I just don't know if I trust the airplane food or if we're getting food. I mean, it is dinner time. I feel like we should get food, but that might just be wishful thinking. I'll have to check.
Thanks for helping us make your journey safer.
I will say though, on our flight we had not necessarily a lot of turbulence. We had like one patch of turbulence where the biggest drop, it was like a roller coaster. Fun, scary, unsettling. It was okay after it was done. Like it wasn't very long. It didn't last long, but in the moment it was just like, oh my god, am I not even gonna make it? We were fine. I swear I just saw a Vogel lookalike, but we have made it to the international terminal, that's the word. Now I just need to find the entrance gate and not get my pants wet. I know that's distinctly not my line because it's not from my airline, but I'm so glad I was able to check in Wellington. Like, this part was my biggest point of stress, and I'm so glad that my bag is just getting transferred without me having to do it. But I need to go find where my check-in gate is, actually get through like border security stuff, and then we just wait until we get on the plane and then sit on the plane for like 13 hours. I'm also getting major flashbacks because the last time I was here, my flight was delayed by 10 hours. So hopefully not this time. Haven't seen anything to say that, so it should be all good. Every little milestone hit feels like a step closer to my destination, because technically it is. I'm actually getting quite pumped up now because the scary part is over. The part where I missed the plane. I've got 9 minutes, I think it said on the sign, to get to the gate. In terms of walking time, not in terms of like, you need to be there in 9 minutes. I've got a bit more time than that, but just taking it easy, making sure to enjoy my time, not sitting down as long as I can, which honestly doesn't really sound like me, so I guess there's that. Boarding is happening, and then we'll be off. That's good. I'm just waiting to get seated because somebody is using my chair to carry their stuff. got my fingerprint scanned, time to go find my bag. Hopefully found easily. Literally in the 20 seconds between me checking the sign and getting to the baggage claim, they changed where my baggage claim was going to be. But that's okay, because it was right next door. But I just thought it was kind of funny. 3.5 lines later, we are free, going to Terminal C because the app said I should, so hopefully the app isn't lying to me. So far so good. Haven't gotten lost, haven't been late for anything, got fairly decent airplane food. I'm pretty sure I saw Jack Black at Auckland Airport, but cannot confirm. Had some dinner, but it is still 3 hours until my flight, so I might go find my, I don't know, gate, whatever they call it, and just read another book. Already finished one, so I might as well start a second. 3 minutes to boarding, final flight. I'm very excited. Despite some difficulty with knowing which boarding group I was actually in, because it wasn't printed on my ticket, I'm on the plane. I am sat at the very back, in the very corner, my favorite seat. So, last flight, very looking forward to just getting there, and I'm not really tired yet. Like, for me it's 2:30 in the afternoon, but I didn't get a great sleep last night, so I'm still probably just gonna crash when I get there. We'll have to wait and see. We're here. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I don't need to take another flight for another week. I don't think I'm gonna miss it. But now we have to get the bag, get an Uber to the hotel, get checked in, and then I can rest. You know what would make finding your Uber so much easier? If they had number plates on the front of their cars as well as the back. Just a thought. Natasha, and they're both fucking giants, but it's fine.
Sorry, I'm half-eaten.
Well, yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I need to film here. I got a coffee crisp, but no, I just sat down and started chatting, so apologies. No check-in for that. But we just talked to Sherry, because she's a gem, and we also got a little contact card bundle thing from Tabitha, and we also got a coffee crisp from Tabitha's friend, who didn't tell me her name. It's delicious though. I already started, and I got the name right because I can read the packet this time. Now as it's like, I don't know, 12:30 question mark, it's actually time to go to bed. And that means go to my room first. It's probably a good idea. The carpet is really hard to roll over, but I am trying. Just gonna leave my suitcase there while I take you on a cute little tour. So here is my kitchenette. Got my mini fridge, little drink machine, little ice bucket. Here is my super stylish bathroom featuring a shower and a toilet. And you can actually turn the lights on and see more as well. Going through here, and we have the bedroom featuring 2 chairs. Wow, lucky me. And this is the view. So long way down, and then there's a stadium, which is kind of cool, and a whole bunch of lights. Oh my god, I'm so ready for a nap. So here, I'm gonna unpack my stuff and get into bed. Good night. I don't want to get up, but it's 7:30 something and I have to adjust, so I have to get up. Good morning. So as it turns out, my sink plug won't unpop, so I can't drain my sink. So I need to get somebody to come and look at that. But the rest of this room is so nice. I will say the alarm clock is like super bright though, so that kind of kept me up a little bit. But also just like sleeping in a bed that isn't yours with a pillow that isn't yours in particular, that's tricky. I thought I'd be okay with not bringing my own pillow. We'll see. It's not like I can do anything about it now anyways, but need to get up, need to get showered because we are going to be going for breakfast. I don't know what time everybody's going to be available. We've said we're going to meet at 9, so I need to make sure I'm up and ready and all of that kind of stuff. So here's that view that I was showing you yesterday. You can see a lot more now as it's a light out. So we have a stadium and a very large car park, or at least large by my standards. And then down and around the corner, around that way is Live by Lowe's. We're gonna probably go there today, I assume, but it's quite a distance down there. Yeah, but the window doesn't open, so I'm fine. Not that I was really gonna open any windows if they did open, because it's hot out there probably. Low trust. I've called the sink people, and by that I mean I called the front desk and asked them to send me somebody for the sink. But this morning we're gonna go for breakfast with the Archer and Olive team and Mark, myself, pretty much whoever else is coming along. When I say the Archer and Olive team, I effectively mean like every single person who is going to go wild, who has worked with or for Archer and Olive. Like any of the ones that we could find who are actually here at least. So that is something to look forward to. Just need to get the sink sussed. Don't know what I'm taking with me. I'm very much umming and ahhing, like, oh, just take your wallet and then like come back if you need anything. Because I'm obviously gonna have to drop stuff off before we go out today, because today we have the JCC meetup / Planner Pals meetup, but that's after Planner Fair and registration. So I know it doesn't necessarily need this much thought, but I'm just a little bit like, ugh. It's probably because I just woke up. I will say that this cute little light above the sink, kind of, you know, accessibility type deal, so that when you get up in the night and need to find the bathroom, that's pretty cool. But too much light pollution means just can't sleep. I at least figured out that I can turn the display of the clock off, so I'm totally gonna do that tonight because that is really bright when everything else is dark. I put the I'm not in ticket on my door, so hopefully they can fix it while I'm not there, because I didn't really want to wait around. I want to go explore stuff. But yes, came downstairs and instantly found people I know, which was great because I was really worried I was going to awkwardly loiter in the lobby. It's so hot. Dang. Haley got trapped in the car and it wasn't my fault, alright? It was not my fault. But we made it to IHOP. Oh, I would never. I did. I kind of did. I feel so bad. Breakfast was very good. I'm very full now. I'm gonna walk over here so I don't have to vlog with other people because it's weird. I'm just staring. Yeah, because Haley's staring at me. It makes me feel really uncomfy. And so I've literally left them all over there to like hang out. So we went to IHOP, absolutely delicious. I got some big breakfast thing, breakfast sampler. So I had like 2 of everything and now I'm like well full, but hopefully that means I can hold out till dinner or at least until our meetup later. For now though, we're waiting for our lift for this 5 of us plus driver, 6. And we're just gonna go back to the hotel and then go to the Planner Fair. Hey. We made it back and I was able to get into the car this time. Hi.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I was able to get out of the car.
Yeah, exactly. I managed to work the contraption known as a seat and got people in and out of the car with ease.
I got a picture by the view.
Yeah, marks off. Am I pointing at the right name? No. Okay, last year I cocked this up. This year I've got my name and I'm pointing to it. We're in line for yearbook photos. Ding! Practicing our guest desk smiles. Yes, yes, yes. Smile? Oh, yeah, smile. This one. Yeah.
This smile.
Look out! More smiling! The line is outside, which is exciting but hot. So we're all out here having a great time. Every clip has to have Haley, otherwise it's like she wasn't here. Yeah, don't do it! Oh my god! Leah has supplied me with goods in the sense that she bought them all the way here for me, so thank you to Leah, because oh my god, this box is so freaking heavy. But these are my table mate gifts, so I don't need them right now. I'm gonna go back up to the room and drop them off. My sink is fixed, yay! I think probably the worst time to come back to the room because it was right down, like when the turn down was getting done, and I felt very like in her way, so appreciation to her, she did an excellent job, and now I'm gonna go downstairs again. Look at how beautiful it is again. This is Mark's little meet and greet with Mark, very cute. It's not a photo. it's not. Mark's in his element, meeting all his fans. We're hanging out at the ARL shop. There we go. Fabulous. We made it here, but we're gonna go see Amanda. How exciting.
Oh, cool. And it's like a coloring book planner. Yeah. I know what it is.
Well, I got to meet Amanda Lee, which was very exciting. Her range is super, super cute. And I really love the denim notebook, but I don't need another notebook. We know I don't need another notebook, so I'm gonna stay safe. Kayla's here! Yay! Such a good time seeing friends from last year. Love it. I missed you. I missed you too. Meeting up with all the Plan of friends, including it's M from Plan with M. What a gem. We love her journal content. Like and subscribe. We are skedoodling away from the Plan Affair so that we can go to the JCC meetup, which starts soon. Sorry about the cup. I just can't hold the camera straight, to be completely honest. I'm too excited, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing everybody. Just need to get all of my stuff dropped off first because I don't want to carry it all around with me. So tired, but not feeling so overwhelmed because at least I have this room to come back to and it's just by myself and it's chill, but we do need to get going because it's like 4 minutes to the hour, so running late. We made it to the hangout, which is excellent, and people are here, and we've got some drinks, ordering some food, all very enjoyable. I've walked over here though because, again, vlogging in front of other people is always kind of strange, but you can see them. We got some here and some here. Yay! Oh my gosh! Look what Pam got me, and Monica and Rachel have something for you too in here. You know that time where, like, you know, it's your birthday and everybody's like, oh, let you unwrap the presents, and then everyone sits there and fucking stares at you?
Are you ready?
Oh my god! So you can see what I see. There we go. Here are all our planners. Literally the stare kind of a thing. So here is the JCC who came out for the meetup, plus some other people. Leah's just like in the back, but supposedly Mark has a gift for me, which I'm very eager to see, but let's have a look.
All right, so for my planner pal who does not have a fountain pen, congratulations, first of all, for coming up on 6 episodes. Are we on now?
Yes.
Next week?
Yes.
Well, when we're doing
whenever you
this.
see this.
So I had to pick out the perfect pen.
Yeah.
Did you watch? You didn't watch the video.
I didn't watch it. You literally messaged me like, don't watch it, it's spoilers. And I'm like, what are you, because I hadn't even seen it yet.
Oh, perfect.
So I of course went to YouTube and I'm like, oh, that's why. Like, no, I can't watch that yet.
So your first official fun fountain pen.
Yay.
For you, I had to pick out something that was going to match your personality perfectly, but also be easy enough for you to use.
I appreciate that.
So you get that. And then I had something else afterwards, but...
Excellent. And then I struggle with the box.
Flap.
I just flap. It's got a sticker.
I took it off because I made a video about it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. How do you get it out of the freaking box though? Look at that. Isn't that so cute? It's so shiny. Look.
Just like you.
Yeah, I'm so shiny.
Right now, it's sweat. It's not glisten.
It's straight up freaking sweat. Thank you so much.
So then along with that, you had to have inks to go with it. So here's the drug paraphernalia that I got for you.
I love it. Does it come with needles?
I almost put an ink syringe, but I thought that security would pull me out
security
of
like,
line.
sir. Like, so please.
I thought I made you swatches, but I'll have to send you the swatches.
Oh, thank you.
So some of my favorites that I think you will like. The only one that I think is on you is just the platinum black.
Love that.
Everything else is just fun.
That sounds so
now
fun.
you have a
Thank
fist.
you. And if you want to grab yourself some ink at Ferris Wheel Press, then you should use code
MYP10
MYP10 for 10% off your order.
or Atlas Stationers. Let's mark your pages 10.
Yeah, because I don't have no codes for that.
We love savings.
We love savings. But yet again, we have everybody else who's just standing here watching me do this because that's not cringe at all. Not to mention, again, I look like a small cherry tomato, but it's all good. I'll get into air conditioning
Or
soon.
tomato.
Tomato, yeah. Tomato. Gosh, I am completely zonked. Just like meeting people and being excited and enthusiasm and all that, like, it just takes a lot out of you, but I am excited to meet people. So if you are one of the people who came along to the JCC meetup, thank you so much. If we ever do another one and it's in your area, you know, if you didn't get to make it along, then make sure you come along because I want to meet you. It was just really cool that so many people came out to say hey. Oh my gosh, I think I need a shower though. I'm so sweaty. We have made it back to the hotel. Well, actually we're in the hotel parking lot. Don't let me get hit by a car, guys, because it'll happen if I'm not careful. Okay, we're safe. But I've not actually been on this side of the building, so now I need to go find where the elevator is, because that's the only way I know how to get to my room. Oh, look who it is, the sneaky and cheeky. That's right, always vlogging. Turns out I am just dense because on the back of the tap is a little plug button thing, and I'm supposed to pull it to release the plug, so I didn't realize I was doing it wrong. I called the reception for that. They probably think I'm a fucking moron. Oh, thank you, Carolyn, so much, because I needed this. Today was so much fun. I am so incredibly zonked though. When I got back to the room, we had swag from Kellerville Plans. That was very exciting because we didn't have any room drops last year, so to get one this year was quite exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the goods, but we'll see. But one thing that was very exciting is that I was asked to intro Bonnie tomorrow on the main stage. So now I'm super freaking nervous. I mean, like, you know, it was completely optional, but I was like, no, we don't say no to an opportunity like this. That's so exciting. So I'm very excited for that, but I certainly need to get some sleep before tomorrow. I just checked my watch to see what time it was. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 4:05. It's not. It's like probably 11:05. But I'm gonna try and get a good night's sleep before tomorrow because I feel like I need it. I'm very excited though. I'm not so excited about waking up, but in general, I'm pretty excited. The Wild Welcome Party was a lot of fun. I think that Archer and Olive did a great job on like especially the little bar with the Archer and Olive sign. That was super cute. And also the Archer and Olive dessert table. Not that I actually got a dessert because the line when I got there was super long and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. And then I never actually ended up doing it, but they had little ampersands on the cupcakes and stuff. It was very cute. It was so cool meeting all of the people today and just like getting to say hi and hang out and take pictures and all of that. But I am well and truly zonked, so I think I might say goodnight here. Good night. Good morning. I am not feeling it. Oh my gosh, I hate early mornings in general, but after the welcome party last night, my voice is certainly a little bit raw. It is currently 11:56 according to my watch, which probably means it's like 6:56. Almost 7, which really means I need to get going. Lines started at 6:30 or something, which means they're probably half a mile long by now, if not longer. So, collecting my stuff, time to ship out. My friends already started sending me videos. The line is long. Literally, walk out of the escalator, walk about 20, not even meters, and like, oh look, it's the line! I actually got breakfast this time, because I made the smart decision. Not the smart decision line-wise, but... I'm so glad that this is earlier in the day because I'm literally freaking out, but it's gonna be fine. See, the thing is, I can do this on a live stream. There's so many people here.
Herself through creativity and journaling, and she really developed this to support her own mental wellness journey as well. You know, being diagnosed with bipolar disorder and general anxiety disorder, and then knowing how much that helped her and bringing that to us. So, can we please give a big wild welcome to Bonnie Cool?
God, I'm really glad it's over because that was very nerve-wracking. But I did it. I didn't stutter over my words. I don't want to walk in front of that screen. It's a display thing here, so be careful. Well, very nice. Excellent work. Change over whenever you want. Oh, it's like a punch-out thing. That's what the glue stick's for.
Yeah.
See, look at Mark actually doing the project work that we were instructed to do. Just keep going.
Keep going.
You did a great job. I'm on the hunt for Sarah, but I think I found her. Do you think we can sneak up on her? Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
And it's sometimes treacherous and sometimes difficult and sometimes very enlightening. And as you're doing it, other people are doing it also and growing with you.
We're playing Snoop Dogg as Martha's leaving. The day one sessions are over now, and like getting out and getting into the lift was a bit of a struggle because there's a lot of people leaving at once and there's only so many escalators and lifts and all of that kind of thing. So we made it back to the room now, all good. Really honestly, just to drop off all of the swag bits and stuff, Mark and I managed to score a spot at a Zebra table, so we got a bunch of goodies from Zebra. Thank you so much to Zebra. And of course, all of the sponsors of the tables, like so many of the tables looked so damn excellent. I know that in particular, the Notique table looked freaking gorgeous. I would love to get myself a Notique something, but I just need to be able to justify that to myself. Highlights certainly though was meeting Sarah of Sarah Cannon or Heart Breathing, so that was really exciting. And then also just hearing the speakers, like we got to hear from Martha Stewart, obviously. We got to hear from Amber, we got to hear from Kristen, like it was just a really good time. And I got to introduce Bonnie, which, oh my gosh, I do not do well with public speaking. Like this is different. Like this feels like it's just like a conversation between you and me, effectively. But having to stand in front of that many people and be like, hi, I'm here to introduce Bonnie. Like, I'm glad that it's over because I couldn't even concentrate through the first session because I knew that that was coming up. But I'm proud of myself for doing it, even though it was very nerve-wracking. So, like, exciting. For now, though, we're going to get our stuff together and we're going to go and get some lunch because I am getting just a little bit peckish. Can't be trusted. Get across the road, you only have 17 seconds. This is the amount difference that Erica and I managed to get with our individual quarter. Right, she did great. She's doing it again. Okay. You got this. I believe in you.
Yep, that's it.
She crushed it. That's because you don't get too many of those ones. They're branded. The Go Wild M&Ms.
This is how many you get.
That many. Yes! It's a peanut!
Got him.
What'd you get?
Oh, let's see. A bracelet and stickers.
Yay! A most enjoyable lunch with a very tasty cheeseburger. I don't know how I keep getting all of this dirty stuff on my hand, but I seem to be managing it. But now it is time to go to the like community-led meetup type deal. I was asked to go along to the Pen Pals one in particular, so I got some New Zealand postcards. Need to go hand those off, make sure I actually do it, because I personally do not have any need for New Zealand postcards. Meetup done. Now I'm off to go and find my people again. Hopefully they're where I left them, otherwise I'm gonna have to try and find a map. This place is huge. It is so hard for me to find anything. I totally got lost on the way to actually find the breakout rooms. Not that I knew they were called breakout rooms. If I had known that, it would have been easier. But it's fine. We're not running late for the crop. We're doing just fine. We're here to support our friend. We were on time and got good seats. We'll see what happens. Wow, late much? Mark, what are you doing? Mark, where are you? It's too late for this shit.
A warm welcome to Mark Figueredo from Mark Your Pages.
First of all, I have to thank you all for being here. It is insane that I'm standing here right now because last year I was sneaking into the DC Go Wild. just for like a hot minute to say hey, and I had such FOMO, so I cannot wait for tonight. And all you're gonna do in here, you're gonna hear me count a lot too, like under my breath. If you don't get enough sleep and you're like super moody the next day and you're like, why? Sometimes you don't get to really like figure that out. So using this data, like we talked about, to like figure stuff out for your life. This is the thing I was talking about, everybody. So maybe take your phones out if you want to. I have a feeling you're gonna wanna share this thing. And I hope that it really hits the way that it hit me when I saw it, right? So Zebra, as I mentioned earlier, the official highlighter and brush pen of this whole thing, Wild for Planners. And we wanted you all to be the very first people to see something that is coming out. And not only do we want you to see it, but we want you to try it as well. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's have a mix moment. And we're gonna show you how to use them. What's cool about these is that they are a single-ended chisel, but they have two mild liner colors inside the barrel. First of all, I almost kind of I want every single one of these colors in my life, right? Like we all need these. Make sure that we're supporting each other in this. I keep talking, I'm sorry. I love my podcast with Jess, the Planner Pals podcast. Make sure you check it out.
I just jumped backstage to congratulate Mark because that was just fucking awesome. And now we've got Bess from Lights Planner Action, but he did so well. I'm so proud.
Yes, I'm gonna add this remember this sticker to the top here because I love a layering moment.
Entrepreneur, YouTuber, avid doodler. Let's give it up for Amanda Rachley.
Hi everyone. This is so overwhelming. This is my first time at Go Wild, so I know it's crazy because I've been on YouTube for 11 years now, and I am just now finding out about this crazy community, and I had so much fun this past weekend already. So thank you guys for bringing the energy. So far that's how we're doing that. I'm also going to do the same thing on the other side.
He's cute. I think we crushed it. I want to see it.
Yeah, I really, when I started on YouTube 10 years and just keep going, and for my little socials, I would love to hear 1,600 people say keep doodling. Like, that would just be amazing for me. So, if you guys could say it at the same time. Okay, good? 1, 2, 3. Keep doodling!
I left my room key in my room, so I had to go down to the front desk and be like, hey, so I'm an idiot. Thankfully they sorted me out and I was able to get to my room with not so much fuss and also only 3% battery because I used up so much of my phone battery and storage just like videoing and photographing Mark doing his presentation. It was so great to get to see him do that, like so proud first of all, and I'm just like ecstatic that I got to be there for the moment, and also just like it was just a good time. It was just a good time, all right? Like, him up first and then introducing the other speakers and all of that. So we had, like, Mark, obviously, and then we had Bess of Lights Planner Action, and then we had Amanda of Amanda Rachley, like, ARL. All very good. I have no idea what we're doing now. Possibly just going to bed. Like, I can understand the vibes of getting an early night, but also my mates are only in town for so long, and I'm only in town for so long. So I'm going to see how much of my phone battery I can charge, and then I might try and go find them. Such a good time, honestly. I didn't get a lot of footage because my phone very quickly ran out of battery, but I just had a really great time hanging out with people downstairs. Like, we met up with the Archer and Olive crew again, and then we had some chats with like the Zebra team and stuff as well, and it was just like, it was really, really awesome. We effectively had like our own little kind of like after party chill hangout session in the lobby, which is where there's like an eatery where you can have drinks and stuff as well. But just having a couple of drinks, having a whole bunch of like, you know, yarns and laughs. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's one of those like you had to be there to like get the jokes kind of a thing, but we were like pissing ourselves laughing. But a very good time. And I am so like physically and almost like emotionally drained in the best way. I am very much looking forward to sleep because it's like, I don't know, 1:51 in the morning or something stupid right now. I don't even know if that's the actual time. I had to check because my watch is still set to New Zealand time. So yeah, it's almost 2 in the morning, which means in theory I need to be up in like 4.5 hours. I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Long story short, good night. I'm not too sure why, but I have, well, I would say just woken up. I haven't just woken up. My alarm went off way earlier, but I feel really blah today. And it's like, I didn't drink all that much last night, so I'm not too sure why I feel quite so bad, but I'm kind of thinking, like, how long can I stay in bed? Like, technically speaking, doors open, or have already opened, I think, and the conference starts in, like, 15 minutes, but I feel very blah. So I think I might just stay here for a little bit and then try and regain some energy and then rejoin the hype, because I need to see Mark off 100% because I know he's leaving early, but I just feel like I need to have some more sleep. It doesn't help that we got in quite late. My voice is all like bleh too, so I might just sit here for a little bit. We'll see. Now, as it is 11:25, I am up and awake. I don't feel great today. I don't think I've been getting anywhere near enough water. So I'm just like super dehydrated maybe, or possibly not enough food. One of the two, because as far as drinks went, didn't really have all that many last night. But if you then combine that with no drinking of the water and not enough food, then you can obviously feel like hot trash. So we're gonna go downstairs now and catch pretty much the end of day 2. Okay, there was like a couple of hours left, but I was just like, my well-being and my sleep matter more to me right now than seeing this, which is unfortunate that it had happened this way, but it is what it is. I'm not that mad. It's a rainy day today. I could hear the like thunder while I was lying in bed, and I'm just like, oh my god, is somebody like okay? Like, I thought somebody maybe like fell over upstairs or something. Like, no, it's thunder. In particular, I need to get going because I want to hand out my table mate gifts because I've got 9 notebooks to give away.
This platform that we all kind of downloaded in the early pandemic that got us through some of the most difficult and isolating times that we had met. For me, TikTok was something I joined, and I got the feelings initially of like, how many of you were like kind of bullied in high school a little bit? Crocs. It's an ugly shoe, okay? It's an ugly shoe, and it said, you're damn right, I'm an ugly shoe, and I'm comfortable.
Jama, powered by the Happy Planner. We can't thank you enough for showing up and bringing your full...
Wait. Lauren, I think we're missing something. I think I've forgotten something. Did you guys check under the desk?
Under the desk?
Yeah.
No. Team Wild has it.
Oh no, it's a volunteer off. Let's do both of them. Sarah and I are out. We're having brunch, of course. Yes, thank you. Shout out to Heart Breathings. Like and subscribe, please. Exactly. But we've started with mimosas with our trio of juices, of course. I'm so fucking hungry, I'm probably gonna die. And I should have eaten before we started conference stuff because now my stomach is literally eating itself. Oh look, my mop's out because it needs to dry before bedtime. But Sarah and I have been hanging out all afternoon. Fucking fabulous. It was on my bucket list to make sure that I met her. So super excited that we actually got to do that. We've hung out all afternoon. It's been a great time. Here's some B-roll because I took some of it, unlike many of the other times that I've been hanging out with people. But now though, we've got our PJs on. We're heading over the road in the rain to Plan-jama. Should be good. I hope there's food because I'm peckish. true Planner Pals. I'm Jess with JashiiCorrin, but where the fuck is Mark? Where are you? Crash! Wait. That's what I do to my hair as well. That's your best look yet. Back. Oh, look who it is.
Who the fuck is that?
I know it. It's time to go to bed. Good night. Well, we had a very good time at Plan-jama for pretty much the entire afternoon after the conference sessions. I got to spend time with Sarah of Sarah Cannon or Heart Breathings. It was so good getting to talk with her about like YouTube and just general life stuff. Actually meeting her in person was kind of like a big deal for me. It was very much a bucket list item for this trip. I didn't actually know she was going. She like in a previous video had mentioned she was thinking about it, but I couldn't actually find anywhere confirmed that she was actually going to be there. So she messaged me on like the first day being like, hey, are you there? Because I'm coming. I was so excited to actually get to meet her. So that was awesome. And then after getting ready for the Plan-jama party, we, made it over to Plan-jama. Managed not to get too wet in the rain, which was very good. And actually Sarah and I were like first in line to get in, which was really good because we ended up walking over just a little bit early to see how we were actually supposed to get in. So that was really cool. We got some pictures at the Happy Planner photo booth thing. Got some food, which was very delicious. The chicken tenders were spicy though, and I'm a little bit of a bish, so I managed to finish it, but it was certainly warm on my palate. Then just hanging out with the Archer and Olive crew and just like dancing to the music and just having a really good time. And after we wrapped up at Live by Lowe's, which is over the road, we then came back here for just like some chill time in the lobby and totally got glitter bombed in the bathroom. Erica's face was very glittery. Not that the footage actually does it justice, but she literally was looking like a Twilight star. But now we've said our goodbyes, which is always very sad. I'm gonna miss them. Like, it's so nice to hang out with the people that I really only ever get to hang out with or like chat to online in person. For now though, might text my mum just to check in and say hey, because for her it's only like, I don't know, 4:24 in the afternoon tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go to bed, so good night. Good morning, another nice sleep-in kind of day. Woke up at 11, it's now 11:25, so I'm ready to go and actually do stuff. I found that last year it just wasn't as hard for me to wake up in the morning, so I'm not really sure what's going on this time around. Maybe I'm just getting older, or I'm just treating it with a little bit more like chill in terms of like, oh, no hustle or rush to get anywhere or anything like that, so. Today though, it's probably just chilling, hanging out, gonna go venture out to find some food because I am hungry, and we'll just have to wait and see what the day has in store. So, need to probably deal with the throat situation, get some shoes on and go. Everybody's shipping out. So Haley's flight leaves at, I don't know, she's leaving the hotel at 3. Her flight's like not until 7, but she looks tired, so I'm letting her sleep in my room and I'm gonna go venture out and find some food for myself. Supposedly there's a package at the front desk for me, so I'm glad that I saw the tag, otherwise I wouldn't have known. I need to go pick that up. Oh, a little llama bag, ain't that the cutest? I caught up with Haley. She looked so damn tired, so I just said like, bro, go crash in my room, like have a nap. If, you just want to do an hour or even 2, that is fine. So left her to do that, went and found some brunch across the road, had the mixed berry French toast, very tasty, and then came back over to the hotel, hung out with some people in the lobby for a bit. When Haley was done, she came down, we had some chats, and then we got her an Uber and she is off on her way to the airport now. She left me a really cute thank you note in my hotel room to say like, thanks for letting me crash in your room. And then I thought I would do a little bit of exploring, so I went and found the fitness center, which I am not going to be using while I'm here. Went and found the pool, which I wish I owned swim gear because I would totally be swimming today. It was so nice outside, but I thought instead it might be nice to be out and about kind of a thing, so I found myself a little kind of hidey hole next to the pool, and I'm sitting in here under the shade so I don't get sunburnt, and I'm just gonna read my book and be really chill. Should be a nice time. After a very enjoyable time just lounging, mostly just scrolling my phone honestly, having a cheeky cola, it is now time to think about heading out for some dinner. Funnily enough, one of my planner friends, Plan with M, is still around, so we're gonna try and grab tea together. She's just wrapping up with the stuff she was doing today, then she's gonna head this way. We're gonna go out and go find some food, which that is my job. I'm responsible for figuring out where we're gonna go, so I need to do some research. But now I'm gonna head back to the lobby to catch up with Pam, because she wants me to like sign her book and stuff like that, so that'll be good. And then yeah, figuring out dinner, getting some more food in me, And then it'll probably be coming back here to think about packing, which is going to be the most daunting task because I have no idea how I'm going to fit everything in my bag. But we're gonna try. One of the things that actually just gets me about this hotel is that it actually just smells really nice. Like when you walk in, it smells pleasant. Like a heavily perfumed lady, but like not in a bad way. I don't know. This sneaky miss. Oh dear. Yeah, so we have been out for dinner, playing the hokey pokey, having a very fabulous but very filling meal. They gave us 2 portions of chicken because there are 2 of us, but what the actual fuck, because oh my lord, we ate 1 person's portion. So we did a pretty good job. I had at least 3 of the green beans, so it still counts, and 2 very small scoops of corn. And the mashed potatoes pretty much gone because we're both mashed potato fiends. I will say, I'm not really a fan of mashed potato usually, but this one was pretty good. Pretty good. Such a very tasty meal with Em, and it was just nice to actually be able to like hang out with her a bit more before tomorrow when we're both leaving. And now I need to kind of think about putting everything in my case. Because I've got all of this stuff over here and then also the stuff on the floor here, like plus all of my clothes, which are in all of the drawers. I've got bags full here, all of this stuff on the table, and all of this stuff on the chair. But what I kind of want to do first is lay everything out on the bed and like take a picture, even though the light is going down, so I need to hurry up. Finished laying everything out on the bed, really kind of to get an appreciation for it and also take my picture. But I now need to think about packing it. And with it all laid out like this, I don't know if it's gonna fit. You can probably tell my voice is still very much like busted, broken, but I think that some of this is certainly coming home, 100%. Some of it I'm going to try to get home, but there might be some pieces that realistically just can't come. Like, for instance, beverages that I didn't realize I had, I'm not going to be putting those in my case. So I either need to drink them now, which might be a good idea because my throat, or I might have to see if there's somebody else who's still here that wants them. Oops, never mind, I found another box. We need to retake the picture. Haha. There we go. That's better. Now everything is there. Well, most of everything. I think my tactic here is going to be pick out all of the things that I'm like 100% you're coming with me, and then all of the things that are like I really want you to come with me, and pack those first. Anything else then gets like, you know, the extra go over of like, can I realistically fit you in here? I think that's going to be the way to go. It is now roughly 10:10. I have gotten the majority of things kind of sorted out. So we have my pile here, which is just all of the stuff that I absolutely know that I'm going to be packing with me. And then the things on the bed I'm still kind of deciding on, whereas the things in these bags are the stuff that realistically I just can't take with me and I don't think I'm going to be able to consume tonight. Like I said, it's 10:10. I'm not really doing a lot of eating right now. So hopefully I can give it to somebody who can take it home and love it and enjoy it, or give it to people who will love it and enjoy it. I already have somebody lined up for that, so at least we have that. So I just messaged the person that I'm doing, you know, this kind of handoff with, and they're like, oh, I'm on the 17th floor, I can meet you in the lobby. And I'm like, oh, wait up, I'm on the 17th floor too. So that's very convenient. No need to go anywhere too far afield. So I can take this stuff to them and they can pass it on to their friends, because they said some of their friends didn't get to go and they wanted some bits and pieces from Go Wild, so that's very exciting. One of the stacks I have are all of the pieces of paper where people are like, hey, here's a discount code and stuff for coming to Go Wild, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to use them, but that doesn't mean somebody can't use them, so I'm going to pass these on as well. Specifically the ones that have discount codes, though. I'm not just going to like pass my rubbish on to other people, because that's not polite. All of my rubbish is in here, like the kind of like bags that things came in, because I'm like trying to shed weight wherever I can just to make sure that everything can get on the plane with me. Well, I've bagged everything up now it's just a matter of taking them down the hallway. It might not look it, but it's actually very heavy. Swag has been delivered. Now I can pack my bag. Why do I feel like you guys are judging me? This is pretty much as packed as I'm gonna get tonight, I think. Maybe move my journal at least into the bag somewhere, so it's kind of ready for tomorrow. I've got my clothes out for tomorrow. My shoes are ready and waiting. And I've got 1 Coke Zero left in the fridge. And I took all of my toiletries out of the drawer just so that I don't forget anything tomorrow. For now though, it is 11:12 and thus well and truly time for bed. I think I'm gonna set my alarm for like an hour before checkout so that then I can have my shower, get the rest of my things together, and go downstairs. That should work. Good night. Oh, good morning. Time to think about getting up and getting ready to ship out. My bag's mostly packed, like we saw. I just need to like effectively have a shower and bundle the rest of the stuff in with the stuff I've already packed. So it shouldn't take me too long. I've got an hour until checkout, but I do need to think about getting out of bed. They said the alarms were going off at 10 as well, because they're doing like an alarm test. I'm really worried it's gonna be really loud. My ears can't handle it. Hopefully the soundproofing in the room is good enough that it's not awful. We'll have to wait and see. Shower done. Feeling fresh, tired, and just putting stuff back in the case. Yay! Thankfully, I still have a good amount of room. I was kind of worried that things were going to be a little bit too tight coming back, but I think I did a pretty good job of just like going through and sorting out the parts that like realistically I very, very much did want to take with me versus the ones that like somebody else is going to get more benefit from. I'd rather just give it to them now rather than lugging it all the way back to New Zealand and then trying to find people there that would make better use of it. So all right, we are ready to go. So we have the bag and the handbag is ready and my cardi. So I just need to collect those 3 and then we're rolling out. Checkout is at 11, but my flight isn't till 5:15. So I'm probably gonna head to the airport fairly early, but at least it gives me plenty of time just in case I get lost or something goes wrong, we get stuck in traffic, whatever. At least it seems we're not gonna have the problem that Mark had the other day because there isn't like an excessive amount of rain. So, you know, shouldn't get caught in flooding or anything like that. Can't forget my baby though. Ooh, don't worry child, you're coming with me. Let's go. On the way down I managed to drop my cardigan, so now I need assistance to get back up to try and find it. Good job me. It's okay, I found it. It was just in the lift. Dee-dee-dee-dee. I've tucked it safely inside my bag now so that it can't escape again. At the airport now. Oh my gosh, progress is being made. Now I just need to figure out where I need to check in and then get them to take my case away from me and see if they'll take it the whole way through, maybe. So one of the benefits of getting here just maybe like a little too early is they're not actually allowing you to check in for your flight until 4 hours before you. So I'll sit here, read my book, chill out, and we'll get to that when we get to that. Check-in is soon, but I found somebody to hang out with, which is cool. They've gone to check their stuff in because they're flying a different airline, but you know, guarding their pack while they go do that, and then I'll be able to check in for mine, and then we'll be able to go get food. So hungry. All checked in now, just need to get through the little security check and then go find some food. Boarding time, but my group is not ready yet, so soon.
Group 5 is welcome to board
Group 5. Well, we have made it to Houston, which means we just need to wait another 4 hours until my next flight to Auckland, and that flight is like many hours. So I'm thinking I might need to go find a charger because I don't actually have a charger for my iPad, and I want to read my book, and the book's running out of power. So most enjoyable dinner, but it is time to go and find my terminal because I'm in the wrong one. So I need to take the Skyway to the other one and then go find my gate, take a seat, read my book and wait for the plane. Well, it's about 10 minutes past 9 now. The plane's supposed to be taking off at 9:55, but I'm starting to see movement near the gate, so I'm thinking I might want to head down. People down there were like really noisy though. I tried to put on my headphones to block them out while I was reading, but I think there's like some kind of like school group or trip or something, and they were obviously very excited to hang out and chat with their friends, which is fair, but at the same time I'm like, please shut up. So I just moved like a lot further away. Problem is though, I can't hear if they're calling us to board, so I'm probably gonna have to move down there. At least my iPad's kind of charging. It's charging slowly. I got a slow charge cable, but just want to read my book. Oh look, it's my home for the next 15 hours. I like this seat better than my last one because there's a seat in front of me and I can actually put my bag underneath it, whereas on the way over I didn't have one of those, so I couldn't store any of my stuff nearby. And plus this one has my name on it, so it must be better. The only major issue I foresee at this stage is that I am literally at the ass end of the plane, so there is a non-zero chance of not getting my first preference when it comes to meals. But I will eat when I arrive, so there is a solution.
Thank you everyone, you're cleared now to disembark using the forward left-hand door.
Longest flight is done, only one more. Gotta get the bag, get through customs, get the bag checked in, get to the other terminal, and then wait. Yeah, God, I'm ready for a proper nap. I think that is the fastest I've ever gotten through passport check because there was no line at any of them, so that was good. Just need to get my bag. I'm wandering around outside, I might be a little bit lost. Second breakfast over, now to find my departure gate. And now we just have to wait for Vogel. I am so looking forward to getting home and mainly having a shower because like 24 hours of travel just leaves you feeling really gross. I wonder if I'll actually unpack today or if I'll leave it for 2 weeks like I normally do. I think I'll try and unpack today. I hope Vogel arrives soon because it's colder here than it is in Texas. I'd like to be inside. Hey, Vogel, he's coming. Yay!
What do you want to do tonight then? You watch a movie? Be a nice thing to do.
House!
I'm so happy. I'm weak.
Yep, don't need to do that for a while, but I am going to miss all of my Planner friends. For now though, I'm going to go to sleep. Good night. Haley's going to get so fucking sick of me, I swear. Come on, get. I'm just going to let it keep going. We'll just wait it out. Because it has to stop eventually, right? We're just both gonna vlog this. Let's go into the door. Maybe it'll be like this forever. That's okay too, I suppose. Let's see what happens. Nope. False start.
Shit. Those criticals talk my shit.
Guess what arrived literally a couple of hours after I left for the airport.